Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing this bumblebee look. I really wanted to create a look that was super fun and bold and full of color, so that's why I chose yellow, as today is the first day of summer, so woohoo! Without further ado, if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel already, and if you're new, welcome. Let's just jump on into the tutorial and I'll see you guys in a minute. So let's start off. I've already done my foundation, highlight, contour, and blush, and now we're gonna jump into our eyes. To start off, I'm only really going to be using a couple of colors here today. I really wanted to keep it as minimal as possible, so I'm going to start by using a bronzer shade for my transition color. And I'll also be using this really fun and funky tool. This is the Makeup Sweep Makeup Brush Pad, and I got this from TJ Maxx for $3. So this cleans off your brushes in a matter of seconds. So you'll take a dirty brush, or the one you just used, swirl it around, and it makes your brush clean again, which is fabulous. So first I'm going to start off with this Nars bronzer, and this is in the shade Casino, and I've hit pan, but I've had this since prom of my senior year, so I've had it for a long time. So I'm just going to take this very lightly on my brush, make sure I get a lot of that excess off, and we're just going to start to build up this transition color here, and I'm giving really light pressure on my brush to my eye. And we just want a soft transition, just because we're going to be using some bright colors, so we do want something to hold the color down and give it a really nice backdrop and finish for the look. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit more and then focus on the outer V. And I'm doing circular motions just so it buffs out nicely and really softly. And that's what we've got so far. I'm just gonna put this out a little bit more here. And what's ever left on the brush, I'm just running that into the inner of my eye. So I didn't pick up any extra product. I'm just buffing it out so there's some color down in this inner third. Alright, now we get to move on to the fun colors and the pops of color. So I will be taking my Morphe 35B palette. We're going to start with this yellow shade. I'm going to switch brushes to this Coastal Scents BRCSO8, and it's a really nice domed brush. So I'm gonna swirl this in here just in case there's any leftover makeup from the last time I used it. And picking up this yellow shade, we're gonna start to build this up on our lid. So I'm just gonna start working this color through the center of my lid here, and then into the transition shade on this outer corner. Just because I really want a soft effect to the yellow, I'm starting off with this brush first, and then I'm gonna work into a flat synthetic brush to apply the pop of color, the more shiny pop of color. So I'm carefully just working this within my lash line and then working it up to my crease here, and then blending it together. And I'm taking a little bit more of this brown here, the bronzer, and just buffing that with the yellow on the same brush. And here's what we have so far. It's very lightly pigmented right now, only because we're not packing color on. All right, now with this synthetic flat brush here, I'm just gonna pick up that same yellow, really picking it up on my brush, and then I'm just gonna pack this on to my lid. And I'm gonna take this into my inner corner, and I'm just patting it in to make sure the coverage is really full. And I'm just gonna take what's left here on my brush and run it through the real tip of my inner third. So like so. Just gonna close a little bit, open it up, so that there's a nice little inner corner yellow pop. So with this same brush, I'm not even gonna wipe any of this off from the yellow. I'm gonna go dipping into this really sparkly yellow shade, and this is really buttery and really creamy. And I'm just gonna focus this on the inner third. And again, with the same motions, just patting it in. And that's what we have so far. I really love this. It really feels like a bumblebee has like landed on my eye. So to make this a bumblebee eye, we're gonna go in, I thought I was gonna go in with blue, but I really wanna make this a bumblebee look. So I'm gonna be taking my Tarte gel liner. This is the Amazonian clay black liner. And I'm gonna be hitting it with a couple of drops of my Inglot Duraline. And I'm not gonna be using any tape today, only because I have the rest of my face done and I don't wanna smudge my face. I'm gonna be using this Morphe M217 brush. So I'm taking my welly coated brush here and my finger here, and I'm just resting this. I'm gonna actually open my eye, and I'm really gonna take my time getting this wing. And that is one side done. And now I'm gonna do the other one. I'm freaking obsessed with how this one turned around. Let's move on to our mascara and our lashes. So for mascara today, I'm gonna be using the ScandalEyes mascara, and this again is in extreme black. And we're just gonna generously coat our lashes before applying our falsies. So while that dries, I'm just gonna be taking the same brown shade that I used in my crease as my lower lash line color. Now we're just gonna add our lashes, and I'm using the Velour lashes today. And these are in the style The Edge. I'm just taking my glue. It is on a little brush, how cute. And I'm just gonna apply this on the band of the lashes. Now they're ready to apply. Those lashes are gorgeous. Now our eyes are done, and I'm gonna zoom you guys out so we can do the lips and a final show over. Alright, so for the lips, I'm gonna be using this lipstick by Clinique in the shade 01 Honey Gloss. It's a really nice pinky peach shade, so I'm just gonna take up on the bullet and just apply. And then to add a little bit more of a gloss, I'm going to be taking this Lancôme Juicy Tubes. These are the ones that smell like watermelon. And this is in the color Coral Rush. So I just want to add a little bit more zhuzh to my lips, and that's what I'm going to be using. This, and mostly in the center of my lips. And that is the final makeup look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Bumblebee look. So make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!